Live on the ArchieLuxury channel. Live with SUKAHORN. Johnno's back. Hey, Johnno, how are you?
G'day, Arch. Good, mate. Good. Very good indeed, actually. Just taking it easy. Watching a few of your vids. How you been, Paul?
Hey, I just in shock. Look behind you. What happened to all the gold Buddhas?
I moved them into another room.
Okay.
A bit more space in here. Bit more space.
Yeah. Now, that's a great room.
Yeah, put a few trinkets in there. A bit more drinking room in here now. Do a bit more of a party.
Now the rumor is people are saying we had a disagreement, a fight.
What? Yeah?
Where were you all this time? And you've just had some personal issues.
Yeah.
My
mum hasn't been too well.
Your mum hasn't been too well. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been in and out of hospital, and she's back in hospital again. So, things aren't too good there.
No, that's exactly it there. Your wife's been a bit crook.
Yeah, she's been crook too, but so may be.
Yep. No, that's exactly it there. It's pretty interesting there. We're back on the air there. I thought we'd on this is in Australia. It's Easter Friday.
Good Friday, yes.
Good Friday, yes. Good Friday. I thought it was time that we could resurrect your YouTube career on the channel.
Yeah, good idea. Might start putting up a few vids myself. I found a whole lot of old newspaper clippings and photos, back from the 80s, in Thailand.
I tell you what the fans would like to see.
Yeah.
They would like to see pictures of the SUKAHORN in his 20s and 30s.
Yeah, there's a couple of them there.
That's what they'd like to see. They would like to see that. And did you see the video I did yesterday?
Which one?
It was on the ArchieLuxury channel. How to stop the guy was saying that don't give your phone number to the working girls.
To tell you, I saw that. Well,
I mean, I never really had a problem. You just say no. You've got to be sensible how you handle the request, don't you?
Well, you can give them any number you like, can't you?
No, but often it's good to stay in touch. If you find someone who gives good service, you'd like to go back again, wouldn't you, or not?
Sure.
I always like to treat people with dignity and respect, and just because they're in a sordid profession doesn't mean they can't be decent people, can they?
There's no need to question, no need to, bring morals into the situation, and as far as making judgments are concerned. But if you want to, keep in contact with them, keep in contact with them. If you don't give them a botchy number, like you don't want to be in a circumstance where someone just calls up out of the blue, do you?
Well, I mean, look, the thing is this: don't answer if you don't like it. Don't answer. I mean, I can't understand what he's saying, but I mean, if you find someone who's good and there's a connection, you can certainly go back. That's what the phones were invented for. We got some trolls. The trolls are out here.
Yeah.
I think a little bit of banning might be in place here. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I could tell that one. Jesus Christ. See, they're just midnight in England. Yeah, well, that's how it is, sunshine. So Johnny.
Yes, mate.
I just wanted to talk to you about what's going on see, everyone thinks that the world is over and this and that. Well, I've been really busy on the ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel.
Yep.
You've been quite busy yourself there. $2 super chat from Stephen K. Good morning, gents. Early here. He's in Bangkok, Stephen K.
Yes, it's 6 a.m. in Bangers.
Ooh, it is a bit early, yes. Oh,
Steve, hope it's going all right, mate.
I always love it this time in the morning where you walk around the street. There's no hustle bustle. You can, if only the streets could talk, You want to
walk around the streets. Don't you like lying in bed and get a bit of room service or something? Yeah.
Normally, I'm so excited to be in Bangkok. I find it very, very hard to sleep. I want to go out and look around, and I know it depends on the day. After a couple of days, I'll sleep in. There's some real nasty people in the comment. Hello, Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney's cool.
Yeah, get Bear Clooney. Yeah,
Dream Team. He sent me some lovely chocolates in that there. Now, the SUKAHORN, what's going on in your life? Tell me this. What's happening in your life?
Oh, I just trying to nurture budding young terrorist, really. Yeah, my 10-year-old terrorist. Keep him under some sort of control.
Not too bad, Johnno. I tell you now, he's not a bad kid.
He's all right. Yeah, he's a good kid.
My two yesterday were fighting. They were. Oh, it was terrible, John. Woody New Yorker, $1.99. Hello, man of mystery. My two yesterday were punching each other, and they say the most awful things. One of them said to the other, "I wish you were dead." There's just really nasty stuff. I tell you what, kids can be brutal. You know that. I tell you this now. They think ArchieLuxury is brutal. Just go to a schoolyard.
It's tough. I like going to the schoolyards and picking up a little boy, take him to school every morning and pick him up in the night time and just stand in the schoolyard. The hot days are the best. The hot days are the best. You stand in the schoolyard and you like to pick up the little boy. Hello, how are you? Yeah, nice. All the mums are picking up their kids. There's grass on a hot day.
So, Johnno, no, you're right. I must admit that is a really good feeling. I love that too. I mean, that's quite a luxury in the sense that you have the time to pick your boy up. Not many guys would be fortunate enough. I mean, I don't want to make any jokes of it, but you're quite an older dad, and you're very fortunate at your age to have such a healthy young boy.
Yeah,
that's an amazing thing to have, really, isn't it?
If you've got a healthy kid, I suppose you're lucky in life, aren't you? That's a blessing. Everyone's got healthy children.
Yes.
That's it's a wonderful thing.
Oh, it definitely is, John. It really is amazing. And you're quite a I mean, this is the whole thing. Sometimes you get too caught up in material wealth and collecting things and this and that, but it's really amazing to have some kids and a wife. And I got to be honest with you, it's just me and you here. We've only got about 5 viewers watching.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
But I mean, you look at yourself there as a married man. You wouldn't survive being single. You'd be off the rails. And that's partly the reason that Archie is such a lunatic, is that he's honestly not with somebody, and he's all over the shop. Archie's insane because he hasn't got a woman to keep him on the track there.
Yeah, that's Archie.
It's sort of this is the whole thing, Johnno. I mean,
Archie can be a real back to front, really. Sometimes, Archie can, all he wants to think of is Archie.
Exactly.
When the world revolves around Archie, but
yes,
I've seen the Archie persona over many years, and and what can change. But I'm also aware of the Paul Pluta, persona too, which until you get to know the man, it's not
$2.99 super chat
story. Yes, Jag's still going good.
Jag's still going very well. And did you get that fine? Everyone keeps asking me, did you get that fine from the airport?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. It wrecked the day. It put us in a bad mood.
Put you in a bad mood. No?
Yeah, it did. It did. You didn't give a shit.
Okay, what cares? Still waiting for it. If it comes, it comes. It doesn't matter. It was $75. You made out was, they're going to mortgage your house or something. Or you committed murder or something, yeah?
Yeah. So, Johnno, tell me this. What's going on around the traps there? Any YouTube celebrity friends of yours? You've got a few of them. Anything you want to report?
Well, one got punched up on one of the Thai channels a few months back. Somebody got punched up. There was a big blue. There's a punch up.
How's your mate, Dead Farang?
He's in Bangkok at the moment. He's in Bangkok. He's been there since Tuesday, I think. Tuesday. And he's saying it's he's going to have to get out. He's spending too much money.
What?
He's spending too much money there. You know, he says, you know, Bangkok, you know, can be expensive, as you know, and he's spending plenty. You know?
He was in Pattaya for a long time, but wasn't he?
Yeah, he gets around. He gets around.
So he's okay.
The top channel, Dead Farang, you know, one of the most, you know, if you're interested in the, you know, Thai vlogging scene, you know, he'd have one of the most, you know, popular channels.
Yes. I've kind of tried to, you know, some of these. I see you're a huge fan of our good friend Scott Mallon. That's an American in Bangkok.
Got a lot of time for him.
What's happening with Scott?
Very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable on Bangkok, you know, the way of life in Bangkok, and you know, and being very confident as he is. He doesn't, you know, cop much shit. You know, comments or anything like that. You know, like he doesn't give second chances or thinks about it. He doesn't care. He just deletes them.
But he's pretty amazing. Like he'll do a live show for many hours holding the camera. Oh, here we go. New Zealand Pumpter. How does forehand release compare to one Sheila?
Is he talking a six-pack or what?
SUKAHORN, Dr. Bruce. Good day, mate. Look at that. That's Dr. Bruce. He's been a really good influence on the ArchieLuxury, sorry, the Paul Pluta channel. Dr. Bruce adds that bit of class to the channel.
Someone is asking in the comments the other day about Dr. Bruce. They say, how does he get time to, you know, treat his, you know, his patients, you know, and he's, you know, on the ArchieLuxury channel?
He's a surgeon. Do you understand?
Yes, I knew he's a surgeon, but you know,
it's $10,000 an hour. Do you understand? He doesn't need to work that many hours. And you know, with Dr. Bruce, he's very profound. He actually said something very wise. He said, when you're on your deathbed, you don't ask for that mistress. You don't ask for nothing. You just say, bring me my children. I want to see my children. When you're dying, that's what you want to say. No, it's what you say.
I don't want my kid to see me when I'm dying.
But they want to see him before they die, Johnno. I mean, we're not talking completely deadest. We're just talking, you're going. You want to see your children, John. $2 super chat from Stephen K. Interesting. Scott was a successful boxer. Yes, he was. Yes, he was a
Thai boxer too. Successful boxer. He had his own. I think he had his own gym in Thailand at one stage.
Yes, he did. He was also. He's done a lot of photography. He's done many things. He's written a few books. He's quite an interesting character. I've always liked the guy. I got to be honest with you. I tried to do some things with him. He's a bit of a loner. He doesn't like to collaborate. You know, he likes to kind of do his own show, which I respect. But
he goes out. He does the traps to Bangkok. You know, he gets out. You know, he holds up. You know, does live streams. You know, for hours. You know, I don't know where he gets the strength from. You know?
Yeah. It's he does it for hours. You're exactly right there. Uwe did a great KFC video for me. Did you see? I just uploaded that. Uwe just did a KFC.
Yeah, you put out a couple, Uwe.
And already the punters are loving it. I've got comments here. Archie, that's the most disgusting video I've seen. That's what we want. We want the disgust. I don't want them to say nice vid. This is from Jared Lee. Your recent KFC video was disgusting, Archibald. Thank you. That's what I tried to get. I mean, if they liked it. Hey, Bear Clooney, $5 Canadian. This one is from Bunny Clooney for Governor's Governor, for Horology Pontiff, and our dear friend. Thank you, Bear Clooney.
Bear Clooney. Good on him.
He's a lovely guy, Bear Clooney.
He's having a go, you know.
He is. He loves his Rolexes. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Actually, Bear Clooney sent me a gift. He sent me these binoculars, and I actually gave them to my 11-year-old son. They were actually going to have a fight. Both of them wanted them. I got a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old, but the 11-year-old, he likes to go out in the garden all the time. I said, look, don't tell your brother. Don't tell your brother. I'll give you these binoculars. And he loves them. He absolutely loves these beautiful set of compact binoculars. Just really, really cool stuff, you know. But Johnno.
Boston News mentioned another channel before, which is with most, you know, one of those Thai vlogging channels, and that was Bangkok 112. They'd most probably be the most, you know, popular, you know.
Is he still doing videos?
Pardon me?
Is he still doing videos in Bangkok?
Oh yes, yeah.
Because he got a bit of a scare. They came after him. The Nana Plaza police came after him, and
you had that up in one of your vids today.
Yeah.
Oops, hang on. No.
Love the SUKAHORN. Thank you so much. It's
Thank you. It's good on you, mate.
And also a very special thank you to Marky. Marky, you had the what a drink did Marky send you?
Marky sent me a couple of bottles of, what was it called? Limoncello.
Yeah, limoncello.
Yeah.
He was he sent you $70, SUKAHORN. It was about, I think it was $78. So I chipped in a few bucks there to get you 2 bottles instead of 1.
Good on you, mate. Good on you.
Yeah, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yes, I haven't drunk it all. I've only opened up 1 bottle.
Okay.
I've got 1 stash. You know,
just make sure you don't show Trev the other one. It'll be gone.
That's right. Yeah.
Just don't leave the room. With Trev, the simple rule is don't leave the room with bottled alcohol. You must always, you take it with you. Okay. It's like leaving $1,000 on the desk. You just don't do it.
You see him demolish a bottle of whiskey the other night. What was it, 2 nights ago? No, yeah, last night. He had a bottle of whiskey. You know, and he poured himself out a nip and he sculled that. You know, he's drunk about 1/3 of a bottle in about a 5-minute video.
Jesus.
You know, that's how Trev, he likes it.
He likes a drink. He likes a drink.
Costs him a lot of money.
Yeah. Now, Johnno, what is the situation with yourself there? People are asking all sorts of questions. You haven't been ill yourself. You've been fine. There's another good question from Longfinger. We'll get to that one. See, people don't realize this. Like people say, are you and John still friends? See, me and John chat a couple times a day.
Every day.
Oh, NY Punter. How to tell the missus I bought 2 Rolex after the son's birth? Simple. You don't. Why tell her? She doesn't need to know. Why do you need to tell her? You know? Why do you need to honestly tell her? It's none of her business, NY Punter. Why do you need to be? That's like these men who have an affair and then they want to confess. I'm so sorry. What? That's just selfish sons of bitches who want to get the guilt off their plate. Well, moron, it doesn't work that way. $2.99 from Matt Church, Super Chat. Thanks for the laughs. Always, Arch and John. Thank you, Matt Church. I mean, John, tell me this. If you've had an affair, right, what do you think of these men who want to go to their wife and confess?
Oh, Jesus, you don't even... Why would you... If you had an affair, you keep...
You shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, you don't even tell your mates. You don't tell, oh, I've got this great Sheila last night. She was an absolute honey. Oh, we went to such and such an hotel. What do you want to open up your mouth for? Because
one thing is with your mates, see, they like to be all macho with you, but they're really pussies. They eat the carpet. Most of your mates would be eating the carpet and saying, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Let's, you know, they act all blokey and tough with you, but in reality, they sit down and they love good gossip on their mates. The wife says, hey, you got any gossip for me today? They say, oh, yeah, actually, Johnno's seeing this bitch on the side. Don't tell his missus. Oh, no, I won't tell her. Yeah, a Cambodian bitch. Big tits. Fucks like a rattlesnake, you know? And sure enough, Most blokes tell their missus. This is the reality, isn't it, Johnno?
I really can't understand why, but you're totally correct. That's right. That's right.
Here we go. Jay Raw says John wouldn't have an affair. He is a gent. That's completely true.
Not that I've talked about. You know, what you do in your private life's your own business. No need to tell anyone. You know?
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Stephen K's got an interesting comment. Expats are like that too. Bad. Big gossips. Yes, yes, yes. The expats. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Stephen's right. He's getting the hang of the joint now. Like often in Thailand, I'd see a group of Westerners and not want to run the other way. I don't go over to Thailand to see a group of Japanese or a group of Chinese or Westerners. I'd rather be with a group of Thai people personally.
Yeah, I'd rather have a group of bitches, to be completely frank with you. Let's go.
There's a good comment from Raymond Foster. How did this cheat only get a year off? That's a very controversial question in Australia at the moment, isn't it?
That's it.
About our cricket team. Oops.
Very disappointing, John. I mean, look, the thing is, right, you got to hand it to the Indians and the Pakistanis. At least they know when to shut their fucking mouth.
When they're ball tampering?
Yeah, at least they shut up. They're stum about it. They say nothing. They admit nothing. Our wankers, I'm scared. He did it. He did it. They're a bunch of pansies. Bunch of fucking pansies. At least the Indians and the Pakis, they know when to shut their fucking mouth.
Well, it's not as if the Australians are the only ones being caught with ball tampering.
And what is ball tampering? What is so bad about that? What were they doing exactly?
He got caught rubbing a bit of sandpaper on
so fucking what? So fucking what, Johnno?
Well, they say it could affect the flight of the ball.
I don't think that even look. I know when you get a new ball, you always got to get it a bit spruiked up. When you get a new ball, it's got a bit of friction. So what? I honestly can't see what all the big controversy is. I honestly don't understand what they did wrong. I do not understand exactly what they did wrong. They were stupid enough to open their fucking mouth. That's all I can see. Johnno, just going to bring a photo up on the screen here.
Yeah, $2 super chat from D Shies. Don't confess.
Don't confess.
Bitches get money. That's right. Never confess.
There's no need to even mention these things, Johnno. I mean, what happens between, as you said to me, what happens between two consenting adults? Whose business is it anyway?
Yeah, well, it's some are saying they've brought the nature of the game into disrepute, and all the politicians have had their go at it.
Oh, they're the biggest fucking cheats there is. They can hardly talk. The
point of the exercise is, they're very apologetic at the moment. Both who was it? Lehman's resigned now. Lehman's resigned. To take another casualty, it's not only Smith, Warner, and Bancroft, that have been penalised. Lehman's resigned. So we've got to find ourselves a new captain and three new, a good bowler and two of the best, batsmen in the world in the meantime.
Well, that's the stupid thing, Johnno. I think these guys are nuts for admitting anything. Just shut up.
They did the right thing, admitting it. They've won it. They've admitted doing the wrong thing, and they've said sorry. What more do we want? Do you want to take a bit of blood or something, or crucify them? They've been banned for Australian cricket, for 12 months, any Test cricket. Ball tampering in these other countries. When they've been caught, they haven't dished out, half as a severe penalty of what's been inflicted on the Australian captain and and the Australian vice captain. Great men, like they're good men, like can't say that they're bad cricketers or anything, they're good men. They've made a mistake. They've made a mistake which they're all very regretful and apologetic about. You know,
the biggest
foolish
mistake was they got caught.
Yeah, got caught. Yeah, yeah. It's not
You
as
can't
if
tell me. You can't tell me the other sides don't do other things too. You know, this is what I really can't believe this, Johnno. But I gotta say, Johnno, it's amazing to have you back on the channel. We really do want you back here. We're going to have this.
I like talking to you, mate. I like talking to you. But you know, that's been a real, you know, controversial issue in Australia, hasn't it? You know, this week. You know,
yeah. I got to tell you, I had a good chat. I mean, people think that Johnno and Clive are not friends. You guys are friends. Clive has got the utmost respect for Johnno.
No drama with Clive. Everything's sweet.
Clive has very kindly let me put some of his videos up on my channel.
Yeah, good on him. Yeah,
and they are amazing stuff. I got to tell you, don't tell him this because I don't want his ego to get out of control. But those videos are really fucking well done. They're just nice videos, sitting down, talking. Some great, lot of thought went into this. He's a smart man. Clive is a smart man.
I like his satire personally. I think his satire is very, very sharp.
He's amazing. He's amazing. Did you see? I don't know if you're into razors. Clive collects razors. He bought this bag of razors for $50, and one of them is worth $4,000 to $5,000. Good
score. Good score. Congratulations.
He's done his homework. He's got himself something amazing. I think good on him. Good on him. It's you know, it's sort of cheating happens in most sports. Yeah, just ask the Chinese and the Russians about that.
I got another. Oh, sorry about that. Is everybody seeing what I'm seeing here? I've got the view of a girl's backside. I've got a couple on motorcycles.
Yeah, I just thought I'd have that as a bit of isn't that a beautiful sight? Isn't that just a wonderful sight there?
I like the one at the front, you know, with it's sitting side saddle.
Side saddle, yeah. That's the ones who are virgins, Johnno.
Yeah, righto.
It's funny, you know, when you arrive at Nana Plaza early, you see a string of motorbikes come in with girls like that.
Oh yes, yeah, maybe dressed a little bit better. Maybe dressed a bit better.
I don't think these are working girls. These are just driving around the soys. That's all.
Yeah, righto. Think what you like. Yeah.
They're beautiful creatures. What do you think?
It was Stephen Case just said it. You know, Thai girls on motorcycles love it. You know, side saddle is awesome.
Yes, you know, side saddle. Yeah. The
real cool ones wear high heels. You know.
Yes.
And they click it on the road every so often. You know, make a sound, just clickety click, clickety click, clickety click. You know, they're the cool ones. Well, that's what they used to do.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that, Johnno. I remember that.
Oh, times have changed, I assure you.
Times have changed. It's very sad, isn't it, Johnno?
Oh, well, someone mentioned Bangkok 112 before. He's yes. Probably the most influential, you know, as far as numbers are concerned, I guess, Thai vloggers channel. But you never see his head, and it's always concealed camera stuff. Which
yeah, I got to tell you, I kind of prefer Scott Mellon's stuff to his.
Oh, so do I. But some people like, you know, looking at the girly vids. It's been done to death. You know, some people like looking at it.
Yeah. Nana Plaza has a hair salon. Stephen K saying, "Yeah, I've been there. I know exactly where it is." I got to tell you, a very sad thing is the Nana Plaza, the Nana Hotel. The Nana Hotel used to have a Nana disco. That's become that's just terrible. Yeah, they call it Liquid Nana now, and it's just very, very sad. They used to see that they used to have they had a whole lot of freelancers there. It had a vibe. Now it's crap. It's one of the worst. I went there on a previous trip, and it's one of the worst experiences I ever had, Johnno.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of quiet compared to, you know, old times. You know,
I'm really sad that they put Hooters in at Nana Plaza. Sorry, Nana Hotel, because they fucked up that buffet. They used to have the hotel had its own restaurant. Okay, they've moved the restaurant up a floor, but it's killed it. It doesn't have the coffee shop. They've moved it up, but it's just killed it all off.
yeah, well, I can't disagree with that. But some people might say that, you know, oh, Hooters is an attraction. Yeah, like it's a very famous name. You know, if you go to Hooters, you know, why not? You know, go to Hooters in Bangkok, check it out. There's another Tide channel just appeared. You know, Beauty of Scent. I think no. I think they appear on the the Tide Vloggers channel.
Yeah, it's someone was saying, do you shave with a safety razor, John? What do you shave with, John?
One of those disposable ones. You know, it's just as disposable. Use them once and chuck them out. Got a couple of blades on them. They've got a blade on them. I don't like using electric shaver.
Yes, just someone interested. Graham and Pie's channel. Yeah, very sad. Graham passed away. I didn't really watch much of his stuff, but after he died, I watched some of his videos, and what I can tell you is he had a real zest for life. He was a really positive guy, real fun-loving larrikin Brit. Not a nasty Cockney. Sometimes the Cockneys can be real nasty cunts. But I got to be honest with you, Graham, I think he was a lovely guy. He had a stepson who he just adored. And $1.99 super chat from NY Punter. Before warranty ends, makeup issue, get 2 for free service. Before warranty ends, makeup issue to get a free service. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Fist, we got Clive in the audience. Hey, Clive. Clive's fantastic.
G'day, Clive. G'day, Clive.
I got to do a shout out. Uwe's done a new video. Apparently, Uwe's just got another video. I'll be uploading that today. I'll be uploading that to the channel. Johnno, I wanted to ask you this. When are you going back to Thailand again? This year is going so fast. I can't believe we're already in end of March, early April. When are you? What's your plans? Any plans to go away overseas? What's the go this year?
I'd like to. I sort of had ideas. I'd like to go back in October.
Yes,
I'd like to go then, but I'm concerned about my mum's health, and so I don't know that that'd be a wise thing to zoom over to Thailand for 3 weeks or a month or so.
Yes.
So we'll just see. It's not a matter.
Of someone's asking how much for drinks. Okay, it's $10 for a beer, and it's $15 for a scotch. I could really do a scotch about now, Johnno, but we'll see how that goes.
Not for me. Not for me.
No. I drink them, Johnno. They buy the drinks for me. Do you understand?
They're right. Yes.
This is how I raise my funds, Johnno. When you depend on the mercy of the punters, this is what happens. I got to tell you, Johnno. So next year, you going, or what's the go? Tell me what the go is.
If not this year, next year, early next year for sure. My wife wants to go over there. She wants to sell some land and buy some land or some.
Bloody Singapore drink prices. Yep, thank you. They hit it on the head. Yeah, it is. Okay, look, just make it $10. We'll do a scotch, okay? $10 for a scotch. Clive has been a great guy, but Johnno, I wanted to ask you, what's happening in your neck of the woods there? You're still keeping a big eye on YouTube?
No, not particularly. Not particularly. If I look at your channel, I watch your Poor Pluto channel. Some of the Thai vloggers, I watch.
Yes.
But as far as watch channels, people pontificating about things and they've got no idea what they're talking about. There's only one pontiff. You've been there, you continue to be there, and will always continue to be there. So I prefer your entertainment and your watch channels and going looking in other places.
$1.99 super chat D Shiz. Get Clive on video. We're going to do a show with Clive a bit later on. That we'll do that, and it's all in good time, D Shiz. I got to tell you, Johnno, tell me this. With yourself there, Johnno, I think the big sadness is that I think Thailand is really changing.
There's no question about that. I think it's.
I was talking to a good friend of mine. He's had a few failed relationships over there, as you do. The girls are a lot more materialistic now. I said to him, does your girlfriend run a bath and wash you? No. They've lost the art of service. I remember the days you'd pick up a girl on the street, Nana Plaza. You may go to Nana Hotel or Grace Hotel. Remember the Grace Hotel?
Yes, I certainly do.
Or what's the coffee club? The coffee lounge. What was that called? What was the coffee lounge?
The Grace Coffee Shop.
No, there's another. What? Therme.
There's nowhere near the Grace Hotel. Therme was up just before Soy Plough.
Yeah.
That's where all the Japanese blokes used to go about 1 o'clock.
I mean, you'd get a girl, you'd take her to your room. First thing she'd do is she'd run a bath and soap you up and clean you all up. Now, delivery.
Not much of that exists nowadays, I don't think. It's a
service delivery is pretty. I don't know. Would you use the word ordinary?
Look, there's a lot of attractive young girls in or women in Bangkok that are extremely beautiful, and they don't have a boyfriend, and and they're good dancers, and and they're 22 or 23, and they're going to university doing their an honours degree or something like that. Where are they going to get money from?
I don't want them to think, John. Stephen Kay's just said Therme is still going now. New location in Ramachit Hotel.
Ramachit, yeah. Well.
Oh, $10 super chat from Mark. Enjoy your scotch. Be generous with the poor. I thought it was. I got to tell you the truth. My voice is a bit croaky today. I was screaming at the kids. Okay.
Something wrong or what?
They were fighting and they were punching each other. I said, stop! I said, if you want to fight like this, get out of the house. They were very, very. I was just very disappointed. I don't like it when they hurt each other. You know what I mean? I don't want them to hurt each other, Johnno. It's just not cool to hurt each other.
That's a good statement there from Frank Rocco. There's no such thing as $1,000 per night nowadays, is there? No way, Frank.
Oh, $1,000, Jesus Christ.
That's just a drinks bill in a bar, isn't it?
It's pretty, yeah, it's just terrible, Johnno. I can tell you now, those days are pretty, they're pretty long gone, Very generous with the poor there. Look at that. It's a double. That might be a triple, Johnno.
It's more money, you reckon?
I got to tell you, those days, I used to go to Clinton Plaza. Remember Clinton Plaza?
Where was that? Clinton Plaza. What the American expats place?
No, this was one that was bulldozed in early 2000s. That they just came in one night and bulldozed it all over. Clinton Plaza.
Clinton Plaza.
Like Soy 7.
No, I never went there.
It's very sad. The whole thing has changed, John. The girls themselves now, you used to take a girl, she wanted to stay all night with you. Now they want to fuck off. One pop and they're out.
Yeah, and I'll go back and I'll find someone else. Go back to the bar and find someone else. Doesn't matter.
The service delivery, John. The service delivery is just bad now. I'm just telling you the truth. It's just not the same.
Oh, it's good and bad everywhere. Good and bad everywhere, Arch. You know, it depends who you meet. You know, like some might say, oh, if you go to Pat Pong, you're not going to meet a nice girl, or you know, if you go down to Soy Cowboy, you'll meet a nicer one. You know, you'll meet nice people anywhere if you look. You'll meet bad people. You know
Stephen K said even patio used to be cheaper. Now they're charging 1,000 baht for a bar fine in Walking Street.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know, 1,000 baht for a bar, and why would you want to take from Walking Street anyway? You know, like my God. Yeah, you like. If I never go to Walking Street again in my life, it'll be too soon. I can't see any point in going, going and walking up and down there. What for? Really?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, John. The good old days.
You walk 50 metres back off the street and there's something better. You know, like
I got to say this to you. You know, the saddest thing that's happened in Thailand in recent years, they're getting rid of all the spaghetti wiring.
Yes, they are cleaning that up. You know, I suppose.
I just think it's sad. Do you think it's sad? You don't see it as sad.
Oh, it's found it as obnoxious. You know, this is ridiculous. I thought it was dangerous. You know, wires hanging everywhere.
It is dangerous, but it's just sad it's going still. But it's what made Bangkok, Bangkok. You know.
It wasn't the wiring. It wasn't the wiring that made Bangkok, Bangkok. You know, like the wiring's made like that. It's just a matter of laziness. You know, instead of cutting it the right length, you know, they leave, 50 rolls up, 50 rolls up and, and put it up there. You know, no need to cut it. It's already got cut on one end. You know, so that didn't add to the aesthetics of, the scenery in Bangkok. I grant you that for sure. But look, it looks better without it,
Oh, but John, come on, Johnno. I really had... I got to be honest with you, the golden age, if I could go back, what would be the golden age to go back to Bangkok? What time period would you, if you could go back in time, when do you see as the golden age there? For me, I got to be honest with you. I think when I first lived in Bangkok, I loved it. I thought that was amazing. I really did love it, Johnno.
Golden age of in Thailand for bars and and nightlife is sort of in say 3 or 4 central locations. Locations like Pat Pong, Nana, and Soy Cowboy. They were all flying in the mid '80s, early to mid '80s.
See, I can't. I was only a nipper. I was only a baby, John. I was only a kid then. The '80s. You were there in the '80s.
Yeah.
When were you flying over? Or that was the '90s when you met your first wife? Was that the '90s?
No, I was married to a Thai woman in 1985. I first met her in 1982. Went back a few times to see her, but
in hindsight, that was a mistake. That was a mistake to marry her, or not, John?
Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, it was a mistake marrying her. But I've got a Thai wife now, and she's
the thing is too, you got to look at it this way: if you hadn't have met the first one, you probably wouldn't have met this current one.
No way in the world.
It's all timing. You know what I mean?
Come in, yeah. Come and wish Archie happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Hello. How are you? Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
Hello.
How are you? Look at this. Oh my God, you're so lucky, Johnno. He's got two beautiful women there. That's amazing. I tell you what.
You like my rabbit band?
I love it. Wow, that's just amazing. That looks beautiful. My God.
Happy Easter.
Hey, Johnno, I better let you go there, Johnno.
No, they're going out for lunch. They're going out for lunch. They're going to Yum Chow lunch.
Wow, Johnno, they look. I love. One thing I love about the Thais, they got a really nice temperament. Weren't they nice? Hello, happy Easter. Just got a nice smile and a giggle.
Yeah. She's a very good friend, very good lady friend of mine. You know,
My God, you're a lucky man, John. That is wealth to have bunnies turn up at your house like that.
they've got the money. They're going now.
You're a very lucky man, Johnno.
They're not youngies anymore, mate. You know, they're well experienced Thai girls. You know,
but I don't even like the youngies. I got to be honest with you. What would they know? What would a 20-year-old know about? You know, what would they know? What would a 20-year-old know? I got nothing in common with them, Johnno. I got to be honest with you. The best experiences of my life have been with women older than myself.
I got a 30-year-old daughter. You know, and when it comes down to, you know, I suppose acceptable, reasonable conversation, you know, with her, you know, we don't really agree on some circumstances or in 100% of circumstances. Yeah, like
you got a 30-year-old daughter, is that right?
Yeah.
You know, I got a 25-year-old son, John.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Next month. Yeah, 31.
Wow.
She's half Thai, his first wife. And then there's a young terrorist I've got in training at the moment.
You're very lucky. The guy's a genius, John.
He's a smart little boy. Yeah. Well, that's what they say at school. Yeah.
You're a very, very lucky man. What more could you? You've got everything you could. Johnno, your life is complete. You
No, it's not. Wish you could buy time. You can't do that.
You wish you could what?
Buy time. I think if I had the time all over again, I'd refuse going into $2 shops and these little trinket shops and all that sort of stuff, you know. And I'd say to myself, you know, I wouldn't buy shit unless I needed. You know, and you'd save a lot of money. You know, I like the look of that. I'll buy that, or I need another shirt, or I'll buy that. You know.
I'm just going to send you something. We might actually do this. This is a paid review, if you don't mind, Johnno.
Yeah.
Someone needs some love advice. Love advice.
Oh.
He's looking for love. I just emailed it to you, John. If you want to call it up, I'll read this to you. Before we read it, I'll just make sure the money's come through. There's no point to do these things if the fucking money hasn't come through. That's for sure. Just hang on, Johnno. We'll just hold it for the moment. I'll just got to double check there, Johnno. Sorry. Okay, let's go through. We'll do it. We'll do this now. He's paid.
Okay, go for it.
Archie, I've been a long-time fan for several years. You are the reason why I started visiting Southeast Asia. I'm in my late 20s. Well, he shouldn't be looking at marriage or girlfriends until you're at least 35. What do you reckon, John? That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah, you can enjoy yourself a little while. Yes, you're entitled to do that.
And I've been in a serious relationship for several years. We have not tied the knot yet, nor have I proposed, but I'm getting the pressure big time to make the move. And I said I would eventually and even discuss details like the ring. She's a good girl and never has deliberately done anything to slight me. But like most Western women, she has physical depreciated and is losing her charm emotionally and physically. She has a very good job. She takes care of me, is completely trustworthy, and goes out of her way to do things for me. The problem is I just don't find her attractive anymore. I'm embarrassed to be seen with her in public, especially when we travel together. I'm also bored with her personality. We live together. So he's with a Western woman, Johnno. Yeah. I'm not bad looking. I wish he would have sent a photo. Let me be the judge of whether you're not bad looking or not.
You get money.
And I've been with several women behind her back. The nail in the coffin is I just started going to Southeast Asia. I just got back from another trip. You're a white. Eastern women have the charm and femininity that Western women lost a long time ago. I'm hooked. Even the lowest street prostitute here is much more womanly than the average woman in the West. The pay-for-play arrangement with the beautiful Asian is like a drug, and I can't get enough. I had 4 women in a week last time I went. It really opened my eyes. I've even toyed with the idea of moving to Southeast Asia. I don't know what to do, Arch. My girlfriend just isn't cutting it anymore for me, but I still have feelings for her because she is so benevolent to me. If I left her, it would destroy her. I am her world. I would be ripped apart by guilt, but I know long term I won't be happy, and I may grow to resent her for missing out on more bountiful pastures. It would be very messy breakup, especially since we live together and share a lease on an apartment. Please tell me how to proceed. And he says, P.S. My girlfriend is the same age as I am. Now, this guy here, he hasn't sent me any fucking photos. Alan, I'm just going to reply to him now.
It doesn't matter about photos. How long's he been with her?
He's been with her for several years.
Several years. It sounds a bit more than several years, doesn't it, to me? How old's Alan?
He's in his late 20s.
Oh, he's late 20s, several years. Well, okay. Well, if she's not cutting it for you, mate, if she's not cutting it for you, well, move on. Like the funny thing in life is, when you're young, you meet some very nice, people, and you're strong and you're healthy, and and you meet sexy young Thai Sheilas. That's all wonderful, but you don't think about, are we going to get old with each other? What's it going to be like, when you're 60 with each other, or 70 or 80, if you're that lucky. I don't know how long people, when they give their marriage vows, they commit for a lifelong journey with someone.
I mean, look, I think he sounds a bit immature, don't you think, Johnno? What do you think? This guy here,
he's early 20s.
He's in his early. He doesn't know. He still thinks his dick's for pissing out of, John.
Yeah, well, if she's not doing anything for him, sexually.
Look, look, doesn't mean she's a bad woman. I would want to know more information of what sort of job she has and how much moolah she brings in. That's what I'd be saying. But I think this could be a very big mistake. Look, you get one shot at this thing called life, right? If you're not happy, he
reckons he's had a ball in Thailand. He's gone over.
Yeah, but he's gone there as a tourist, hasn't he? He hasn't gone there and lived there, Johnno. Going there as a tourist is different to fucking actually living there and finding out what cunts they really are.
Yeah, it's a totally different ball game.
Two different fucking. That's the whole thing. When I lived there, like I wasn't a tourist for 2 years. I actually had to work. You understand? I had quotas.
Yes, well,
I was selling 100,000 Aussie a month worth of inventory.
I cannot understand, why, people go over to Thailand, and there's so much opportunity over there. Why you don't make money out of the place while you're there? There's so many things you can buy and resale, and
it's because most men are just want their prick serviced.
But you can't do that 24 hours a day. When you're not doing that, you could be making money out of Thailand, couldn't you?
Look, it's not as easy as it used to be, but there are opportunities there. I agree with you, Johnno. Even me, I made a lot of videos. I provided entertainment, quality travel related content for the Western manga of sorts.
Yes, yeah, that's all.
I'm an authority on mangas. I actually starred in a Dutch documentary. Did you know that?
Yes, that's clickbait. That's clickbait videos on YouTube, isn't it?
That video was an absolute honor to be featured in a video on sex tourists. Was an honor from some Dutch butch bitch.
Oh well.
Johnno, what's the answer then? Okay, so he's got a Western girl who's okay. She's got a job and that there. I would really be saying, well, you got to give me more information on how well off is she? What sort of job does she have? I want to know. You might be making a big mistake to ditch someone who's. I mean, if he's with a Western nurse, I mean, they can earn up to 100,000 a year. Is he going to ditch that for some
He said
street?
he said he can't stand walking down the street with her.
Well,
He's embarrassed to walk down the street with her.
yeah, I think it might be time to end the relationship. What do you think, Johnno? Look, you can't rely on someone else to provide for you in life. The best thing you should do is cut her free. Cut her free.
I was going to say,
You're not being fair to her. Let her find someone who would love her and cherish the thought. And if you send me a pic, I might even have some seconds. It's a joke, John. Johnno, what's the answer? If you've got a Western woman and you've suddenly fallen in love with Asia, look, no one has to get married all of a sudden. You've got to fucking. But just remember, it's very different to live there as opposed to go there on holidays. What do you reckon, John?
Totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. But yeah, like he said, he can't stand being by his side. Maybe he might find Thai women more attractive. Yeah, but like he's 26. Like go over and enjoy yourself. Would be my suggestion.
I must admit, I've had no sexual feeling to Western women since.
You know what you're talking about before?
2004.
You're talking about before. This bloke's ashamed to be walking down the street.
Yeah.
With that woman. I thought to myself, I don't think I've ever walked down the street. A woman I'm ashamed to be with. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone with them. And I was going to ask you, is there anybody, you've been ashamed to walk with down the street? And I went, oops. And whether you'd walk down the street with them again.
I don't judge people on their solely physical appearance. I think that's really wrong.
Mm.
I don't judge a person by how they look. I've met some people who weren't the most attractive, who were fucking really good people.
Yes, but but weren't nice people. But like as far as being on a scale out of 10 as being good sorts are concerned,
But you've seen some of the women I've chosen, and you said my eyes had big problems. You yourself has said this to me. You've said we're going to take him for a checkup, and I tend to agree. In hindsight, I actually tend to agree. I chose not the most attractive women. They were quite nice women. You remember shark bite incident we had?
Yeah, she was a bit on the supersized too. You like the supersized ones?
Well, it was just a different genre I was going through at the time. Okay.
Well, I'd rather get something with a nice tight body, personally. But like long hair.
And you saw the nurse I had.
Yeah, well, that's what came to mind was the nurse.
She was a nice person. I got nothing. I'd walk down the street with anyone.
She didn't bring her bathers, did she? She had to sort of jump in with her bra and her undies on. She didn't bring her bikini, did she? When she was in the pool.
Yeah, well, she certainly didn't wear it in the apartment. I can say that much.
Yeah, she was huggable. She
was a really nice person. She was really nice.
Lovely lady.
Yeah. Christopher Chen, $2. Discuss Nana Kim more. I love Johnno's commentary. Yes.
Like, what did you see in her? Really?
Yeah. No, that was a disaster. I do have to tell you this. I will make a small confession. She did look a lot better without any clothes on than with clothes on.
Oh, you didn't even get that. No, you're joking.
She took a shower. I told you that. She used the shower. I said I didn't go in for anything, but I said, oh, okay, fair enough. Here's some soap. Here's some shampoo. You can take it after.
Horrifying.
But
absolutely horrifying.
That was YouTube gold. If I could get that footage again and again and again, that was just YouTube gold. That was amazing how she reacted. I just kept the camera rolling.
YouTube gold. That was a classic, mate. Yeah, we still got that. That's a beauty. What's the time?
It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, John. We've been on air for an hour. Anything else you want to discuss? Keep going. Keep going. So this guy's got a Western woman. What advice do you have? Well, I tell you honestly, I think in your 20s, you're too fucking young to get married or do anything.
But he said it'd break her heart if they broke up or something, didn't What's he
Don't
doing?
worry. They really don't forgive you if you're caught in the act. Let's just clarify that. These sweethearts you're talking about, if you are ever actually busted, so to speak, they can turn very, very vicious very, very quickly, Johnno.
Oh, you'll turn quite quickly, that's for sure.
I've had a few nasty ones turn up with me.
Yeah, it's when you don't produce the fun tickets. You know, when the fun tickets don't come out, they get a bit nasty, but they can.
They can. But Johnno, what's his advice? I think his advice, look, you're too young to be contemplating marriage. Go and live your life. You only get one chance at it. And just remember, it's very different to be holidaying in Bangkok as opposed to living there. There's two different equations.
Totally different ball game. You're going there for a holiday.
I mean, when you're spending big, it's always fun. But when you're surviving, it's very hard to scratch out a living in these countries too, by the way.
Fun tickets is money. You know, you run out of fun tickets, you know, like you go to the ATM.
Yes, fun tickets. Money is the fun tickets. I mean, if you got fun tickets in Bangkok, you have a great time. But tell me this, Johnno. You've still got a few fun tickets in life, haven't you? There's no problems in Bangkok. You've had a great time. I tell you who I really think should listen to you is our good friend Marky. Marky needs to, instead of staying at these fancy wancy hotels, he needs to fucking settle down and find just a normal Thai woman who will bath him and take care of him. Don't you agree? He actually said to me with a straight face he couldn't find a decent Thai woman. That's what he said to me.
I showed him the Sheila I lined him up with. He still rings her up. You know, he still rings her up. She's a cluey little cookie. You know,
she might be a bit mercenary, but John.
Oh, she's married. You know,
nothing wrong. What's wrong? What business is that of anyone's if she's married or not?
Yes, she had a bar. She had a good bar in Patpong for many years. She made plenty of money.
Do you miss the olden days? Oh, you're very happy. You're a very happy man as you are, aren't you?
I've seen the best of Bangkok. I reckon I've been very lucky.
Tell me this: if you were a late 20s man now, or say 30-year-old man now, what would you be doing?
I'd be doing what the dead Frung's doing. You know, being over Thailand, you know, making a few videos on the side and then enjoying a nice lifestyle. You know, he's young. He's in a circumstance where he can survive over there.
Yeah, he's quite a lucky guy, dead Farang.
We've got Mousy on. G'day, Mousy. G'day, old pal.
That's Alan. Alan, what's Alan been up to?
Oh, Alan's very quiet nowadays. He pops in, drops a comment now and again. Bob from Brisbane's on.
I love Alan. You know that Alan is a good guy. He's got a heart of gold, Alan.
And Mike Chef's, since Thailand's finished, I think all the good old days from Thailand, you won't get them back. That's for sure.
You sure about that, John?
Yeah.
Has it moved to Cambodia? What is the new Thailand? What is it? Cambodia, Vietnam? Well, where is it, Johnno?
Well, they say Cambodia. Places in, Cambodia, Siem Reap, and places like that. Are very, a lot cheaper than Thailand. I don't know if they've got the sophistication of the bars in Thailand. The Thais have got it worked out to a fine art. If you want to go and spend a little bit of money, you'll certainly be educated. If you want to, fooling your money's easily parted there too. You lose a lot.
Tell me this: if you were looking for a nice woman, right? Which country would you be going to now?
Thailand. Because I know that much about it. I wouldn't find it hard meeting a nice woman in Thailand.
Yes. I love the food. I don't know about you. I think the food is absolutely amazing, Thai food.
Yeah, I eat a lot of it. Naturally enough. It's great. It's one of the great
$2 super chat. Christopher Chen, best Scotch at different price points. Well, I would say, look, guys, Christopher Chen, I would say the best basic Scotch would be a Glenlivet. This here is a new, they call it actually, this is actually called Founder's Reserve. They've taken the age rating off it, but that's a really nice, I think this is much better than Johnny Walker Black Label. Next level above that, I would say, look, you could look at the Talisker Tan, the Ardbeg, single malts. Go for your single malts. Absolute best Scotch, Glenlivet 18. Okay, Glenlivet 18, I reckon, is one of the best absolute premium Scotches. Johnny Walker Blue Label, I'm kind of disappointed that they make too much of it. It's lost its... But, yeah, there you go. Johnno, I want to ask you something seriously.
Yes, mate.
Tell me this, Johnno. Is there any hope for you? Is there any hope that we do the tours again, or are you completely all toured out?
I know we could do it. I like the idea of what you said. Taking your family over and have both our families over there together.
Sure,
that'd be good fun.
Okay.
We were discussing it a couple of months back.
Yeah, we could do that, Johnno. I would love to do that. Johnno, tell me this. Johnno, you're here to stay. Johnno talks to me every day, so everything is cool.
Yeah.
What other things on YouTube have you watched? Any interesting? Give me some interesting tidbits. Come on, Johnno. We're dying. We're dying on air. Quickly, give me some more. Give me a lifeline, Johnno.
Oh, well, I like watching the Thai vloggers. You think there's watch wars going on, and channel against channel in the watch genre. Go and have a look at the Thai vloggers and see what they're doing to rip each other's hearts out. It's makes the watch vloggers look like a pack of pussies. Like some blokes getting punched up over there, and being accused of things they're not, and saying that they're fakers, and it's classic. People making apologies, and it's big as Texas. Yeah, Mike Chef's right on to it. That's one of the protagonists. Mike Chef, who's a commenter on the Thai vlogging channels, he just said, Johnno, what do you think of Greg Bender? Well, that's Twitchy, isn't it? Twitchy's out there in Thailand, with a little bit of money in his pocket, playing it how he thinks it's right. I don't necessarily agree with everything what Twitchy says. But I think he's putting out a channel and he's vlogging away. He actually put out a good vlog. He went to a distillery in Nong Khai, and he did a couple of tastings of whiskey made out of sugar cane. And, there's a French bloke up there, and he's got a distillery, and they were a couple of good vids, but I'm not interested in the Thai vloggers that are attacking each other. I couldn't really give a damn who's right or who's wrong in the exercise. I don't want to enter into it because you're not going to please the set of them anyway. But Twitchy's out there, he's having a go, he's putting out something every day, every second day or something. If you like, he offers good advice on some things. Other things might not be sound. He's not to get up there and say that he's always right all the time. But he's just another bloke you can listen to. Kev in Thailand, 20 seconds in Thailand.
Oh, I love Kev in Thailand. Kev in Thailand, 20 seconds in. That's my cup of tea. I love Jeff Carter. He's got a very nice English accent, that one.
It was Jeff Carter. There's a lot of blokes. There's one good channel. Is a bloke called Potato Droner. He does goes out to a lot of sites, and he pulls out the drone and gets some great footage. He's and there's Warren. There's Warren Gertie of Girds. He's up there with Chanya. Chanya's sitting on his knee, and you always get a good look at Chanya on Warren's wits.
Yeah, she's transsexual, isn't she? I think there might be a.
No,
There's a slug there.
No, she's had the no. Warren assures us in his description, if you read it, that she's had the nip and tuck. You know, it's all gone. You know, it's.
Do you think? I think he's being taken a little bit. Do you?
He just bought her a new Kawasaki 650 motorcycle and a helmet. Nice new helmet too. What did he say the helmet cost?
$5 super chat from Tanzil. Archie, what the fuck do you think of the new moon watch with the fuck off suitcase? Can I keep Playboys in it?
Oh, that's going to upset you, isn't it?
No, he's a cool guy. Tanzil has been one of the backbones. That's the reason I exist now, is because of Tanzil.
G'day, Tan. How are you?
He's the guy has really helped me, because I've had some very big financial problems. Well, lack of money is the biggest fucking thing. Yeah, I do love the watch box. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. He doesn't tell me whether he got it from Joma Shop. Did you get it from Joma Shop, Tan? No, David SW. Fuck. Okay, David SW is actually great vintage dealer in America there. Johnno, I wanted to ask you, tell me this, Johnno. Have you struck some did you have a talk to what's his name about using rubbers? Don't mention his name.
No, he's got his head screwed on. He doesn't need to worry about that. Okay. No, he's got his head real and truly caught. You know, he's screwed on. No, he knows what's happening.
As long as you get out in time, isn't it?
Your lack of money, lack of money is a bit of a financial problem. Yes, doctor.
It's all good there. Okay, Johnno, do you want to wrap this up or keep going? How do you feel?
We'll wrap it up, mate. We'll wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up. I might bring the Clive on. Clive seems to be itching. I might do a show with Clive.
Good stuff.
I'll do a show with Clive and Johnno. Thank you so much. Welcome back. We're just going to ease into it. You're welcome back. Johnno, you hang in there, man. It's all good. It's all good news. And let's, thank you so much. So let's end the show now. Johnno is back. And he does a lot of background work, moderating and all sorts of things. So we're just going to press stop. The button's been pressed.